Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I hope that you're doing great. This is a reading for new love. So if you are interested in making a new connection of love, this is your reading. Also, if you are in a connection at the moment, I just want to move this up just a little bit, and I do apologize for that. Sorry for messing with your screen, guys. If you are with somebody at the moment and you feel that that you may be not feeling all that happy in the connection, you might make a new connection. First of all, I want to send you lots and lots of love from my heart, lots of compassion, lots of positive vibes. But then this is your reading. Please remember this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Adrian. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also a regression hypnosis practitioner. And for more details of everything that I do, including personal bookings or my detailed online tarot reading course, that is all down below in the description. For all of you that are coming back, I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Thank you so much, beautiful soul family, for your support. If you would like to support the growth of my channel, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. Thanks for those of you that are making beautiful donations. I really appreciate that. And if you want to be sure to get notified when future readings are coming out, then you might like to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell, so when the readings come out you get notified. All right, let's get started. Okay, so remember this is a general reading. Please take it as it resonates. In this reading, Capricorn, or cross-watcher, whoever you are, you're all welcome. We will be looking at your energy, the person that you are dealing with, and also what is the guidance for the guidance from the universe for that situation. Okay, now let's get started. See, some confusion going on here. When cards do this for me, then I know that there might be some clarity over there. There might be certain things that you might not want to look at, or maybe don't want to deal with, but we will have a look for you in a moment. Let's see what it is that we have for Capricorn, please. I've been picking up, I must say, in my other readings, in my other weekly readings, Capricorn, I've been picking up some heavy energy for you guys, so I hope that you're all doing all right. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. This is for your energy. This is the same card. Hiya, I'm here. Capricorn, this is the same energy you got for your energy that Sagittarius got. So maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or maybe like me, you've got strong Sagittarius in your chart, because I'm a Cancer with a Sagittarius rising. So, maybe you've got strong energy in your chart, you're just dealing with someone with that energy. And there is also a link in the description for you to get a free sort of like link to your natal chart if you don't know what your chart is. This is what I'm going to say to you right from the start, and I always try to remember to remind everybody of this as well. I know when we look at readings, we often want to look at our reading, want to look at the other person, we want to see what the other person is doing. Are they going to come back? Are they going to stay? What are they going to do? Are they going to change their mind? And obviously, as a human being who's got emotions and who likes to be in love and who likes to be in a nice commitment, and like everybody else, I get that. But what I also want to remind you of is when you focus on your energy and balancing your energy, then naturally, by default, you attract all of the wonderful, beautiful things in life that you 100% deserve. Okay, and desire. But this is a space that lets you know that in your life, Capricorn, at the moment, you can have some wonders that are emerging for you at the moment. There's like an essence of an energy that is flowing through for you at the moment. For some of you can have the experience where it might have been for a while that things weren't happening for you, and now it's almost like the blessings are just catapulting into your life, which is actually quite incredible. There's almost like an inner opening of the soul that is taking place here for you at the moment. You are becoming, if you use an analogy, basically, Capricorn, you are becoming like that light in the dark room. You are becoming that light that just lights up and just shines up and just show people who they are, show them the beauty of who they are, but it's also, it's almost like a breaking open. There's a heart chakra opening that is happening for you at the moment, Capricorn, which is absolutely brilliantly beautiful. It's just amazing. The person that you are dealing with, flexibility. You might be dealing with someone that's a little bit on the fence here. you know. You might be dealing with someone that it's a little bit of a 1 foot in, 1 foot out sort of energy that I'm getting in over here. And the question that you want to ask yourself, Capricorn, is do you really want to give your beautiful heart to somebody that is, not fully giving their heart to you? You know what I'm saying? So a question here, and it doesn't have to resonate for all of you, but if it does, I feel that for some of you though, Capricorn, it's almost like you are not 100% on that flow. I feel that for many of you, it's almost like, even though this reading is focusing on new love, this is what's coming up, so that is what I want to speak about. It's almost like you it's almost like you want to be with your own company for a little while, okay? And I feel that you're dealing actually with someone that actually might want to take the path with you, but there's hesitation that you might have within you, even when we don't speak up about it within ourselves. Remember, 95% of our communication happens on a subconscious level, so people can often pick up on, where we are energetically, emotionally, that sort of thing, so the only thing that I will say here for you, Capricorn, is that if things haven't been working out for a while, with all respect, it could have come more from you than from the other person. But there's this unlocking happening inside of you. I feel that for many of you, you've been playing it safe. Maybe you've been very overwhelmed by everything that was happening in the world. And I know, Capricorn, sometimes when it comes to you specifically, people can say you're a little bit too bossy, you're a little bit too much. So for some of you, there might have been a space where it's almost like if you express the fullness of who you are, that it might have started to almost cause a little bit of anxiety within you, a little bit of self-doubt within you, and that didn't obviously sit very well with you. So I feel that for many of you, you're at the space where you might be dealing with someone that says, I want to take the difficult walk with you, I want to take life with you, I want to take the path with you, but in the same token, I don't really sense it so much that you don't believe them. It's more a sense of, what if they disappoint me? What if they don't live up to the expectation that I might have for this connection? What the universe is letting you know about this connection, it gives you freedom, Capricorn. And this is letting you know that and I feel for some of you, it's almost like there's several possibilities available, where maybe people might not openly be approaching you and say, listen, I want to be with you, but there's that subtle sort of like, maybe sort of like flirting going on, those hints being thrown around. And I feel that for many of you, even though there's many options, there's only really one that sort of stands out for you, because I feel that for you at this particular point in time, it's almost like somebody's reflecting a sense of bravery for you, which is beautiful. But what I also want to remind you of is that what you see in another person, it has to be within you, because if it's not inside of you, you won't be able to see it within them. Okay, so this is a sense of you growing into the fullness of where you are, because there is a little bit of a sense here that that maybe your truth has been a little bit suppressed here. Okay, let's look, Capricorn, at this energy, which is your energy. Let's look at that energy. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 is a very formative energy, that very good luck sort of energy, okay? So we've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in the upright position, and then we also have the Temperance card over there. So there is still some self-doubt here for some of you that is happening over here, Capricorn. There is that there's a sense of having healed from the past, having healed from the pain, but there is a little bit, I pick up a little bit of a concern that the past might be recreated. And you want to be careful in this space that you don't focus too much on things that's not working out now and things that haven't worked out before, because when we focus too much on that, then sometimes that becomes overwhelming. What I also want to point out to you is that you are in this energy, remember, as we said, of your heart opening, of your energy opening, of that expansion happening for you at the moment. So just to also let you know about that, Capricorn, is that when we are in that space where we have sort of worked through something, but we're still, concerned that we might recreate what was there before, it's sort of like, this side or that side of energy that's happening, and it becomes very sort of like trippy in a sense, because also there's beautiful hope here. Beautiful hope, beautiful dreams that can come through. Those beautiful desires that you have in your heart, If you've maybe been putting a lot of effort and a lot of energy into things, into love, into connections, into yourself, it's all fair and well, but you always want that. You always want whatever you do and invest your energy in to be focused on your greatest good. And you are encouraged here at this particular point in time, Capricorn, to really get to that space where you focus on you, where you focus on your magic, the things that you are doing well. And even if that has got nothing to do with love, whether it's art or, gardening or whatever, really, fixing cars, whatever it may be, because remember, readings are not gender specific. Take some time and really focus on those things that sort of lights up your heart, that makes your heart feel good, that sort of, put you in that good space. Because if you do, then it will open beautiful, wonderful, miraculous spaces here for you, Capricorn. Okay, the time for running is done. This is time to stop, and this is time to bring all your energy back towards you, and know that that beauty actually shines from within you. Okay, and it's time to take your energy back. It really is time to take your energy back. All right, you are at the space where you are ready for love, you are ready for a connection, you are ready to be with someone. Now, some of you are very concerned about the fact that if you are with someone, and that is sort of like put you there on the fence and make you do like a little bit of a balancing act on the fence. Some of you are in the space that if you are with someone, if you open your heart to a connection, what if you almost have to become a different version of yourself? This is like, I'm willing to compromise, but must I compromise, or must I completely sort of like, almost change who I am? And this is a space in which you get to have full control in your life. All right, so you're not dealing here with somebody that's trying to control you, because that's not what you are bringing to the table, and because that's not what bringing you to the table, that is not what you're attracting. You are dealing though with someone. They were looking at flexibility. These three cards just came right out. You are sort of dealing with someone that might feel almost like you might think of them as inferior to their life, or might just think that maybe you're not really so into a connection with them. We have got the Seven of Swords, the Death card, and the Seven of Wands. So you might be dealing with someone that they already understand the negative patterns, they already understand certain sort of fights that they've had, but you might also be dealing with someone that might sort of push your buttons just a little bit. It could be coming maybe a little bit from their sense of insecurity, but I also see that you're dealing with someone who's really growing. They're coming out of their dark, they're stepping into that light. Even when you look at this card, this flexibility card, that this is clarifying. You're dealing with someone that is coming out of their, I almost feel like self-sabotaging patterns, Capricorn. You're dealing with someone that's coming out of that space, that's coming out of that space where maybe they were their own worst enemies. And I also want to let you know that you are dealing with someone that is, maybe they don't feel all that 100% secure. So when you may be with the person, and maybe you make some comments, or you meet this person and it doesn't seem like they are reflecting back to you what you are saying, this might be someone that might be keeping their feelings more to themselves. They're not just going to speak out about it, and there is some senses of fear that is taking place over here, that you might be dealing with someone that they may not verbalize how it is that they feel, because they might be concerned that it might not be returned, and maybe that their heart might be broken again, because they are dealing with their past hurts and pains and fears here. And whilst they are working through that, and whilst they are actively working through that, you might be dealing with someone that maybe they're in counseling, maybe in therapy, maybe in healing, that sort of thing, self-discovery, but they're still healing some wounds of the past. And you're dealing with someone that doesn't actually really want to be hurt again, And it's not so much a you thing, more like a them thing. And I feel that that's something that they are dealing with. Okay, so they could actually deal with genuine support here. This might be someone that might gain actually more from your friendship initially than maybe like a connection, because maybe they need somebody to help them through the challenging period where they are at the moment. And when they see that you can be there for them with friendship all the way, could be dealing with a Virgo energy, because that's sometimes how they operate. Then they might be more forthcoming. Could also be a Taurus. Looking at your freedom energy over there, this is the universal guidance. We've got a chariot, so that is almost more like a Cancerian sort of energy. Then you've got the Four of Cups as well as the Six of Wands. So I feel going forward that this is definitely a situation that I feel working out for you. There's beautiful potential here for this connection, and this is one that you actually want to give it some time, because I feel both you and the other person, there's a balance here that you are finding between your light side and between your dark side. So this is a space where, you maybe have a good understanding of your light sides and a good understanding of your dark sides, but there's a balance that is still coming in. And there is, what I love is that there's a constant focus moving forward here, moving forward in a positive way, which is fantastic. They might actually reach out to you first. They might say how they feel. And it's funny enough that maybe you might be the one that might be a bit doubtful. And I feel the reason why you might be doubtful, Capricorn, if this person is forthcoming and they let you know how you feel, because you might have sort of felt at this point that maybe this person is not really in it. Maybe they're not here for the long run. Maybe they've got different plans. So be also careful that you don't that you don't sort of form a definitive opinion inside of your mind for what things are based on how you feel at this moment. Because when we make those sort of definitive sort of like alignments, decisions within ourselves based on how we feel, remember, when it comes to emotions, the heart can go in all different directions, okay? Because I do see you finding the middle ground here. So this is more, I would say, more a question of not if but when. It's more like a question of time. And at the bottom of the deck there, we've got the Ten of Swords. So there's a lot of hurt that's being released here, pain, past pain. There's a sense of inner security growing. And I feel that it's within both of you. And you're dealing with someone that, as we said, that they might not be all at 100% forthcoming initially. It doesn't mean that they're not on board. Okay. That they don't want to be with you, because they very well might be, from what I'm seeing, they just sort of scared as well. It's almost like reflecting patterns back to each other, and this is often something that soulmates do, something that twin flames do. You reflect the light back to each other, okay? Because you've got a beautiful connection with one another. So we're just going to see what you get from the Spellcasting Oracle. What is it that Gaia would like to let you know? But if that resonates with you, place your hand in your heart, take a breath, claim that for yourself, okay? And I would also really appreciate it if you would consider liking the video if it resonates with you. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to hit that notification bell, so when your twin flame reading comes out, that you are on board with it, that you get it, that you get notified when it's there. Let's just get your final energy, and you've got home. This person is your sense of home. You are connecting here with your forever person. And sometimes when we connect with our forever person, it's almost like the soul goes on a little bit of a panic sometimes, because it realizes that this is not just a sort of in-out sort of thing. This is a long-term, healthy, beautiful, prosperous connection. And sometimes when we know this, when we recognize this, subliminally within another person, it can make us a little bit scared. But I also feel that you're dealing with someone that's got beautiful, positive intentions to make that connection with you and to flow forward in a beautiful, positive way. Namaste, and so it is. All right. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I hope that it helps and it serves you in abundantly positive ways. If, of course, you want to have a closer look at your personal energy with your person, or for whatever it is in your life that you want some guidance for, you can always book yourself a personal reading with me. Maybe you want to have regression hypnosis. You're ready to release the patterns that are holding you back and to embrace the fullness of what you can be. Maybe you just want some energy balancing with distance crystal Reiki. You can send me an email. My address is down down below in the description for all of those things. And obviously, if you're interested in reading the tarot yourself, you can just follow my detailed online tarot reading course. And just lastly, if you're interested in learning Reiki, in the month of October, I've got a Reiki level 1 class as well as a Reiki level 2. They are in-person coaching at my home in Cape Town in South Africa. I'll see you next time. Namaste, love and light.